guys, welcome back. Let me be very sure. Let me be sure we are recording. Okay, we are recording. So today I'll be showing you what you actually need to know about this market. Like, how do you know when to buy? You all know that the green candles are buy candles. You all know that the red candles are sell candles. You all know that when the market is going up, you are expected to be seeing green candles. You all know that when the market is going down, you are expected to be seeing red candles. So how can you know that this market is gonna show you a green candle when you buy? How can you know that this market is gonna show you a red candle when you sell? Alright guys, follow me and let's get down into the chart. Right now we'll be going to a very plain chart to take an example of this. And alright, let me just look for something very explanatory. Purely explanatory. Alright guys, just stay with me as I just okay, randomly now let's pick something. Alright, let me just okay, what should I use? Okay guys, or for example now let's just use this. Okay, let's draw our horizontal line. Like I said, you draw your horizontal line from where change of character. If you watch the last video I posted, you know that change of character is the beginning of a red candle or the beginning of a green candle. So let's see, this was last change in character. Let's imagine this is where the market is and nothing has happened. This was our last change in character where the red candle started forming from, and this was our last change in character where the green candle started forming from. So what do? We mark out this as our last change in character, and then we mark out this as our last change in character. We're taking for example, like the market is in where I actually placed these two. You understand? Let's imagine that this is the state of where the market is, and you want to know what the direction of the next move of the market is, where you should be entering a buy, where you should be entering a sell. So alright guys, we've marked out your horizontal line for the change in character. You mark out the other horizontal line for the next change in character, yeah, which was where the red started forming from. You've marked it out. Where the green started forming from, you mark it out. Like I said, if it breaks out of any of these lines, either out of the the up line or the down line, any of them it breaks out from, you know the direction of the market. So for example now, the market did this movement, some green candles, some red candles inside this movement. So this is why we mark out our last change in character, which is the last for the red, and our last change in character for the green, so that all these things does not confuse you in between the lines. So when you've drawn this high and you've drawn this low, because that's what they're called in Forex terms, this is the last high of the market, this is the last low of the market. So then okay, what we then actually waited for was something that's going to either break out to the upside or break out to the downside. So we then got this green candle which broke out of this horizontal line. You understand? Which broke out of this horizontal line, and the horizontal line should be starting from where the body of the candle starts from. You understand? This is where the body of the candle starts from. This other place I mark out is something with this thing that looks like a needle. It's called the wick of the candle, but this is the body of the candle. This is where you mark out your line. You understand? So here we got a green candle that broke out, that closed, and you must wait for your candle to always complete its cycle for a new candle to be forming. That's when you know the previous one has closed. So after this one closed, what we waited for was the market to come back to this line, this horizontal line exactly, and form a green candle. And immediately we got this green candle. This is where we pick, after the green candle, we pick our buy market from here, and we aim at 80 pips. This is on the 4-hour time frame. That's why the pips are much. Or we even aim at 100 pips. Alright, this is a huge 100 pips on this length. So this is 100 pips on this length. So alright guys, this is for the buy market, and let me now show you how to spot the red for the sell market. Okay, for example, let's the market has proceeded. Like I said, now that the market has broken above the previous high, you spot your new change in character, which is here. And why is there the new change in character? Because this is where the red candle started forming from, and this is where the last red candle stopped forming. This is where green candle started forming, and this is where red candle started forming. Here we can see this is where the last red candle started forming from, and this is where the last green candle started forming from. So now we've gotten a breakout. This is where the last green candle stopped and a change in character occurred. Red candle started forming from, and here we got this our bullish candle for a buy market was the last change in character, you understand, because that's where red candle stopped and green candle formed, you understand. So we mark out that place, expecting this market to go up and return to this place and give us some buying confirmations for us to proceed. But where we call a change in character like a new trend is when for example the market gets to this place, it does not buy, it does not give you candles going towards the up direction, it comes down to this place where the last green change in character occurred, it does not still buy, it then breaks below it, then you wait for the market to return back to where the last change in character occurred, because now it's a down direction. So this is the last change in character on this zone here, you understand. So this is where we wait for market to come up and achieve, and of course market came back here and gave us a red candle and we sold. So let me just clean this chart and just give you a change in character for a sell market. I have explained the buy market. So for a sell market, for example, you have here as your high and you have here as your low. If you go down to the lower time frame, you see that a lot of things happened here, the market actually made highs here, you understand. So when the market broke below this line, this on the lower time frame, you might see that they are changing characters. So the market came back up here and gave us this downward movement, so which means our next change in character would be where our next change in character will be here, and this is because that was where, okay, like I said, where the last green candle stopped forming, you understand. So let's say okay, when the market breaks below a structure, what you tend to get is if the market breaks below this line, you wait for the market to come back to the line again, you understand me. Good. So this was where green candle started forming from. So the market came back to this spot, which was where it broke out from. Once the market, if you see countless green candles going towards another direction and the market breaks below your structure is always where a green candle starts forming from, like I said, and always where a red candle, your structure should always be where changing characters form. On this place we are having lines here, and we're having lines and we're waiting for it to break either to the upside or to the downside. So we had a line here as the top, we had a line here as the bottom. So immediately it broke below the bottom, we're expecting it to come back to the bottom here and retest, you understand. And we sold from here when we saw our confirmation, it broke again below the bottom, so we expect market to come back here again, same with more confirmations that you'll be getting here, you understand. Once you know your highs and your lows, your highs is where the red candle start forming from, your lows is where the green candle start forming from. When you mark out your high here, you mark out your low, what you expect the market to do is to either break above here and come back here to retest, or to break below here and come back here to retest. As simple as this is just proper break of structure, and this is what you should be looking out for in the market. So alright guys, I want you guys to retest these things. I want you guys to make screenshots of your own structures where you spotted breakout, where your horizontals, like your high and low. For somebody asking me where is the high and low in the market, the high and low is where the change in characters occur, you understand. let me use this a clear chart to give you another example again. Final example before we call it a day. This, like you can see here, is a high, and this here is a low. Now let me explain with the push up. This is where the red candle started forming from, right? We marked it out. This is where the green candle started forming from. We marked it out. So we've marked the high, we've marked the low. What we're expecting is that the market breaks either to the above the first line or below the second line. So once it breaks above the first line, what we expect market to do is to come back to the line there and give us confirmation, of which it did not do here. You understand? So, and it formed another high here. So what you do next is, like I said, your high and low, you should always know them. Where the red candle start forming from is your high, where the green candle start forming from is your low. You understand? So the market did not come back to this place to continue. It came here to form a high, because the red candle started forming from here, and it came here to form a low, the green candle. So you just mark these two, and what you expect is for markets to break above, of which the market broke above here and gave us this green candle, of which we would have bought and would have made a little loss. You understand? Because the market had to pull downwards here before making this up movement. But don't forget to always spot your highs and lows so that you can know where market is coming to retest. You understand? As simple as that. Alright guys, I remain the Empire. Drop your question in the comment section. My Telegram channel, VIP members, and let's trade it out.